Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. Oh, sorry. Good evening, ghoul breads and spooky breads. 4B! Sir, I have just gone live. How could you do this to me? You come in here. Thank you for the raid. Hello, 4B. Hello, squad leader. Hello, Orange. First of all, congratulations. Lunella and Orange for first and third, respectfully. Hello, everybody. You come in here making these outrageous claims like 4Butts raid and Truck Senpai. How could you? What were you up to, 4B? One moment, please. You were playing World of Horror. I do not know what this is, but you must tell me more. I have pointed the microphone in your general direction and waved it aggressively. Speak to me your words, Silver Fox. Teach me about this World of Horror. While I also try to quickly open it up on my phone and see if I can read up on it myself, teehee. World of Horror. It's an interesting little roguelike horror game with lots of... I see the name, I recognize the name, and I can't say the name for some reason. Dyslexia is a butt, and Lovecraft influence. Nice! It also gives me lots to read to chat to. Did you have to do reading? Were you an individual who was like, behold these people and their spirally ways. Let us now read this 3-page document about how spirally they truly are. You know, just to go with the first influence. Actually, now that I Googled it, someone else came in here a couple weeks ago, I think, rated as well, playing the game. It's spoopy and scary. I did so much reading, and there was much rejoicing. As the British man did read, all paused and listened in awe. For in this hemisphere, we indeed continue to fetishize the British accent. And hello, Brian, how are you? Well, that sounds a lot better than how my stream started, 4B. I turned on stream, walked away for the 5 minutes, grabbed a Jolly Rancher, popped it in my mouth, was casually making sure that everything was ready, and then almost inhaled it. And then spent 2 minutes coughing. So by the look of it, out of the two of us, you're having the better experience right now. It was just one of those, you know, it just gets put in a perfect position right as you inhale, and it just kind of follows that column of air. And you just immediately go, getting ready for a 3-day weekend coming up. Let's go, Brian. That's what we like to hear, my dude. That sounds like a good time to me. Oh, also, as you know, 4B, if you are raiding, that means you are probably done for the night. So if you need to go and get ready for all the things that you need to go get ready for, please, by all means, do so. I know that it is a lot later for you than it is for me. I think we're 5-hour difference. I think. It's like 11, 12 or something for you at the moment. Ish. What I'm saying is, go get something to eat and drink, you silly goober you. It is just after 11. I understand time zones. Sometimes. Except for the times that I don't. Then there's no hope. Like, for the longest time, I kept cycling between these two different time zones for no reason. Like, one was 14 hours ahead of me and one was 13, and it was just like, yeah, this person's one is this. because insert bullshit reasoning here that didn't make any sense. And then this person was the other one, even though they were always flipped. Time zones are a mystery until they're not. And hello, Artificer, how's it going? But now, for 4B, for the silver-haired man himself, I'll remember time zones. I will lock that into my head. I will sit with cue cards and just be like, and just flip through them over and over again until I remember. No, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's because... Actually, it was because I rewatched my last year's Streamtember video. And remembered the dumb little joke I had in there and just re-remembered it. And I'm just like, that's just mildly in the back of my mind right now. I'm glad to hear that things are alright, Artificer. Alright, we're gonna do another stretch for myself because I am old and stiff. And also old. And moving my body is good. I'm 5 hours ahead and 8 hours ahead from the west. It's true. See, this is why I'm glad I'm in the east. Because those people in the west, they think they're so cool just because they're 3 hours earlier. Like, oh, that must be so cool for you. Wow. What's it like in the past? Those people are living in the past, man. I'm sorry I've made this joke. I'm embarrassed. I'd like to apologize to all the West Vtubers, which are like a fair amount of them. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just living in the future. And 4B is living in the real future. 4B, what happens in the future? What happens in the next 5 hours? You have to tell me. Is everything gonna be okay? I need to know so that I can sleep comfortably tonight. And hello, Kate, how are you? East and west of the same war as the British and France. It's all over and nothing. We just enjoy the grumbling. It's true. If there's one thing that human beings love to do, it's to go, I don't like that person over there because they're in a different time zone. So you know. Oh, of course. Of course. It's not the fact that it's not the fact that I'm pretty sure the British just invented time zones and we're just like, yeah, we're the original time zone. We're the original time zone. And Domo, how's it going? I hope that you're doing well. Hold on, I will counter your dab with a dab of my own. Consider yourself dabbed at. I love this game. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Personally think everyone should just switch to UTC. Orange, I can't believe you would do this to me. Orange, why would you do this? I'm attacked right now. I'm gonna take a page out of Spicy's book, I swear. And be like, that's quite the threat you got there. For someone that's within orange consumption range. Just... Peel and all, you can't stop me. Maybe you should go see a therapist about it with your real healthcare. Joke's on you, Orange. I had a therapy session today, so reverse uno. Hey, at least we're not like China, with only one time zone for an entire country. True. Could you imagine if both Canada and the States only had one time zone? Or even weirder, if one did and one didn't? That gets real funky, especially people in like Washington State who are really close to the British Columbia border. You know, they cross over and suddenly they're 3 hours behind with like one step. Check it out. You want to see me time travel? Boom. 3 hours behind. Boom. Back to the present. Oh, lordy. Another example of why time zones are so strange. Because aren't there time zones that are just flat out like, how to say? There's a time zone that actually like goes like down a straight line and then just randomly kind of shoots to like the west and then goes back down again. So there's like this really weird thing where like people to the north of that are in time zone 1 and the people south of that are time zone 2, and it's just like looks at the exact same sun. All right, well, I guess it's 6 p.m. for them and 7 p.m. for us. For some reason. If I remember right, there's an island on the dateline. That's where you gotta live, right there. You gotta just be there. But only because it's completely illegal to be single on that island. That was a really dumb joke. What a dumb joke. And hello, TK, how's it going? Oh, God. But it gets really crazy with daylight saving times. Yup, especially when there's places that don't and places that do. Speaking of which, I think it's November that we get a time shift again, right? I'm pretty sure that's when. Now, is it in the correct direction or the incorrect direction? Daylight savings time change. November 3rd. Sunrise and sunset will be an hour earlier. Oh. Spring forward, fall back. That actually helps quite a bit, Kate. That's really good. Yeah, there's a couple lines like that. There's at least one that has a split on the half hour instead of on the hour, which has got to feel weird. Yeah, you take a little afternoon stroll and suddenly half an hour has vanished until you step back over again. November is the start of standard time again. Yay! When the nights go darker more quickly and the dreariness sets in, the dark shadow that sits within your own shadow grows longer still, clawing at your ankles until it sinks its claws into your spine, and eventually up the back of your skull and clings its way into your skull. Yes, Orange? Oh, Will, there's an old thing that we have. Please, Brian, by all means, share. I almost inhaled it again. What's wrong, Orange? Orange, what's wrong? Come on, this is a safe space. You can tell me. We're all friends here. I'd like to keep the claws out of my spine. Thanks. That does not sound like a good time. It's not. Gotta head to bed. I hope no problem at all, 4B. I love that just as you go to lurk. What do you want? What do you want, scam caller? Why don't you get out of here? Have a good night, though, 4B. Yeah, as somebody who has finally realized that it's a late October, early November when I start getting the seasonal affective. Is it a seasonal affective disorder? Like, I'm always like, I love winter, but it also starts to bring the sad thoughts. And you know what? There's a good chance that this November is really gonna suck. I turn into a bear and want to sleep all the time. I mean, mood. Big mood. Even with the insomnia, it's just like, I could just roll over, you know, and just be like, well, I don't have to. Just because I'm not sleeping doesn't mean I have to leave the bed. Time for a little oat light. I don't actually know what oat light is. I take vitamin D supplements and they help. They don't fully help, but they help a little bit, you know? They're one of those just like, yeah, it's a lot easier with taking these every night, taking like 1 or 2 of these a day. Even if they're just, how to say it? Even if it's just, even if it just takes the edge off, as they say. That's not a bad choice, Domo. That's not a bad choice at all. Lights, they're full spectrum lights, which means it helps with the less hours of sunlight aspect. Ah, okay, so it is like the sun lamp that Domo just said. Okay. Unless I'm misunderstanding, in which case, call me a dummy and I will agree. I will nod vigorously to as fast as my... Let's see how fast I can nod before my camera decides to not pick up on it anymore. Well, I'm surprised. It could really keep up to that. Oh, that hurt my neck, though. Yeah, that type of like, got it. Oh my god, so yesterday I was trying to do a little bit of art because I'm trying to do the Inktober thing, and this metal song came on. And I've been growing my hair out because I grow out my hair to donate once a year, roughly, or try to. And my hair's now long enough to like just start like doing like headbanging properly. So like this metal song comes on and I'm like, oh hell yeah. Just like going so hard. And then just as soon as I was done, like I almost collapsed because I was like windmilling so hard. Because I have the hair length now. Look, hold on. Let me at least tell you what the song is so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Because obviously I can't play it because Twitch has a freaking barrel pointed at, or a double barrel pointed at everybody right now. But never had long hair, but still like to headbang. Dang right, Brian. But I'm just saying that now I could like feel my hair just whoosh through the air because it's long enough. It's probably already long enough to donate because it needs to be about 6.5 to 7 inches. So it's roughly about there. The song is called Deep Heaven by Becoming the Archetype. If you want to listen to it, it's right after the first vocals. There's like a guitar piece. Then there's like this fantastic, if you enjoy this kind of music, obviously, there's this fantastic death growl, which is awakened from the shadow. And then, yeah. And then it just goes into this fantastic guitar riff. Like, one of the reasons that I love that song so much is I have proclaimed it many times, but from my perspective, that guitar riff cures depression because it has for me before. I think it was in December, I was like barely able to get out of bed and was just like kind of sitting in my chair, just like really mopey, and was just like, oh, I'm supposed to do something today. And then that music came on, then I headbanged to it and I'm like, I should be productive. And then I was. Is it a cathartic riff? It's just an oomphy riff. I'm still at work. Hello, Miner. How are you? I'm sorry to hear that you're still at work. It's just, I don't know. It's got this sound. I mean, if you don't like metal, obviously you're not gonna like it, but it's got a good sound to it. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna just post the length, or the link. Deep Heaven, becoming the archetype. All right, let's first of all not be at 1.5 speed, so you do that. Hello, Lunity, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Hold on. Also, yeah, okay, thank God. I was like, wait, is my Chrome muted? Because otherwise you guys are just gonna get hit by some loud-ass metal. But there you go. If you want the specific time when the riff starts, it's at 17 seconds. That's when the guitar riff starts playing. And oh, baby, if you like metal, that just got some good sounds to it. But thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Lunity. I will do so now. I'll do the stretch while I'm secretly listening to this guitar piece, and you won't even notice because I have my Chrome muted. It'll be so stealthy. Oh, God, such a good freaking bit of metal. I apologize. It's also funny because my hair is long enough now that when I try to, like, actually, like, spin my head around, eventually, like, my hair will cover my eyes, and then my tracking software is just like, what happened? Where'd you go? And it's like, no, you fool, I'm still here. My hair's just in the way, you goofy goober. You know, when you have to yell at your hair and your camera because, I don't know, sometimes you just need to yell at something, you know? And sometimes you just need to pick me up and then suddenly have some energy of your own. Right, Kate? You get it. There's just certain songs like that that just hit. And for me, it's usually more metal stuff. Because it just, I don't know. I think the best way to describe it is it rattles off the rust. Because it's too oomphy. And hello, Triox. You are fools, object permanence is real, and your petty gods can't save you from it. How dare you enter this place and tell me such things? This is a cool song you shared. Well, why, thank you, Brian. That's just one of those songs that's just like, it's weirdly near and dear to my heart. I don't know why. Probably just specifically that guitar intro. Seen this game a couple of times. How's it going? Well, I haven't hit play yet because I've been too busy rambling about. What the hell have I even been rambling about? Orange gave me a concerned look. 4B rated. We talked about music and lamps. Oh, that seems right. I think I've covered most of the topics. Oh. Who is this and why does she stare? That's an intense stare. That's an unsettling stare. That's got, what is it, like cat or like large beast has you in its sights and the darkness is not hiding you vibes, you know? It's got the giant pupils and it's just like, those giant pupils see me. I'm so screwed. I mean, that's how I feel about it, at least. Also, I have no recollection of what the plan was anymore. We have those for the science. But I think I need those for something else as well. Also, by the way, Triox, how's it going? Sorry, that was supposed to be part of the dialogue, and I think I've rudely forgotten to mention that particular part. Did you continue to have a good time with... not Dead Space. Why am I thinking Dead Space? It's because Solarcy's playing Dead Space right now. System Shock. I think. Brain, please stop failing me at the moment. Did you destroy the security systems and pew pew the silly robots? Oh, the remake. Yeah, I believe that's what Triox was playing yesterday. You should go check out Triox if you haven't. He's a neato dude, and he knows what he's doing. Most of the time, much like the rest of us. We know what we're doing until we don't. And that part we don't talk about. We're always doing good, you see. Oh gosh dang it, I'm back to the situation where I don't have any space in my inventory. Put that in there. We don't need to put the hemp leaf away. I'm a sci-fi junkie. Nice! I'm not the biggest sci-fi guy, but not for really any particular reason. If that makes sense. Like, there's no, like, sci-fi is dumb and stupid. It's literally just like, yeah, I think sci-fi's neat, just not always the thing that I'm looking for. I think I've had too much fantasy growing up. And it was just like, well, I mean, I can't just give up on the fantasy now, can I? I'm invested. I've spent years of my life in this madness. One doesn't just toss that away. I mean, they could, but those people aren't me. Fair enough, and it could be hard to find good games, to be honest. But I'm just very picky. Do you have a specific one that comes to mind, Domo, when you're immediately like, sci-fi game? This one. Oh, right, it's the seeds specifically. Because I know that everybody has... Like, I know that can be like a tricky topic. Blah, 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 blah. Just specifically from the perspective of just like, well, you know, like, it's a very subjective situation. But it's like, yeah, but like also... I hope I didn't need that for anything, by the way. As if I did. That's too dang bad. Oh, snap. Actually, it's Faith Day. So it's fine. And there's no corpse yet, because I haven't put the carrots back. We need 2 pails of grape juice, and we only have 4 grapes. Oh boy. Let's not worry about it too much, chat. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Supposedly they're making a remake of the second game too. Are they? I've never played either of them because I'm a big baby who is spoopified by spoopy games. But I know at least the first one was really loved. I don't really know anything about the second one, like much to my own chagrin, because it's like, well, kind of wish I knew more. More people remember to... Really? I'm learning a lot of things today. Uses the same engine as Thief. Oh. Well, color me fascinated by the topic that you just stated. is there water in that box? We don't need there to be water in that box. Yoink. That's a hard one. I usually like roguelikes. Like, I don't... Maybe I know CDD A, but I can't think of it. In Caves of Quood. Caves of Quood looked really neat, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And Cobalt, thank you so much for the stretch and the hydrate. We'll get to it in one moment. But for one of the thirds, hard shit, oh man, actually, yeah. Spaceship Breaker. That's the one, that's what is this point using that you're doing right now, mister? You stop that right now. Your allowance is, you can't just save up all your allowance. Hard Space Shipbreaker. Yeah. There you go, hydrated. That's the like chill, break the ship apart one, right? And like the whole idea is that like you're incredibly in debt because the company owns you. You sold your soul to the company store, as people might say. You sold your soul to the company. Let's chill. If you're on one life to live. Oh, Triox, you can't just say that to me. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I would like to play that one at some point. It looks neat. Like, early stuff seems like it's relatively easy. I've seen people play on the harder ones. How to say it? Like, when you have, like, the nuclear... Like, engine that you have to like carefully pull out as you're slowly dying of radiation while you're standing next to it and such. And you're just sitting there like, come on, be nice. Be nice. Turn off the timer if you want a chiller experience, but the timer on is fun too. I can absolutely see the entertainment of the timer being on. Kind of gives you that, like, you know, like, oh, look at the time. It's almost like you should be doing something right now. It's like, I'm trying. Carefully pull out, but only as soon as it disconnects. You're on the timer or else you die. Oh, I didn't realize it was that dangerous, Triox. But it's worth a lot, right? Like, that's kind of the trade-off. It's just like, yeah, it could potentially kill you. But this thing could put a chunk in your debt. Maybe. Kinda. Sometimes. Alright, let's hope that we get access to some half-decent stuff. Do you sell hats? Maybe. Do you sell hats? Yeah. To people? Maybe. To people who wear hats? Sometimes. The trick with it is to prepare before you do anything dangerous. I mean, makes sense, right? Like, be like, alright, everybody. Get those internals. Deep breaths. Get that thing ready because it's gonna be a time soon. Prep now because you're going live, as it were. Do I have any more faith in here? I don't. In fact, I don't have really any space in here whatsoever. I have too many brains. Too many intestines. Too many everything. Well, let's at least research the heart. That was a really nice amount of technology. And why bonk? Disconnect the fuel lines, then strip the armor, and then remove the explosive things, and then you pull the reactor. Yeah, it's a step program, like... Make sure that that nothing is explodable. Then take away the stuff holding the explosives. And then you toss away. Like, it's a nice slow... I thought I'd take a few... Wow. Wow. Think you're so clever just because you're funny. It's funny when full lines break and catch on fire. I see I'm talking to two different people right now. One is just like, all right, so if you want to make it through without dying, this is how you approach it. And the other's just like, but explosions, though. No, hold on, no, we're not making this choice quite yet. An iron. Make a few extra nails. That are dangerous. It's that if the reactor goes off, better hope. I see. It's more, how to say, it's not about the... You're worried about the explosion killing you, but that's just a secondary symptom to your computer melting. It's like, no, you're misunderstanding the situation right now. You're focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, because I want to start the bee production thing, I'm gonna get the bees. I have collected bee research. Wow, Syrinx, I can't believe you keep getting first. Even though I believe second is still available. Just saying. Tiny procedural pieces. Yeah, procedural pieces floating and bumping into each other. Oh yeah, just a casual, like, 2 million particles. I didn't know that. I checked and it says that it can run on my potato, but now you have me concerned. Well, Kate, all you need to do is to just do that part correctly. Easy. Just don't goof it up. You know, as the famous how to say it? The famous advice always given in all dangerous situations. Just don't goof it up. Oh my god, I was supposed to research that thing. I'm so dumb. Why am I so dumb, chat? To goof it up, I find once you figure out the optimal route, you're golden. True. And that's, I think, one of the joys of games like that too, right? Where, yeah, I'm so mad. One of the joys of games like that is literally just like, oh, I think I figured it out, you know? Like, I think I'm seeing the Matrix at the moment. There, because I didn't actually need to do that. Now we're gonna go outside and we're gonna harvest some honey with the hopes that we get access to some bees. Oh yeah, you want access to stuff for some reason, and I can sell you bread for a way too low a price, but I'll do it anyway because why not? Goody, I might not die then. Dang right. You should be fine on low graphic settings, but also never had the reactor go off on me, so I don't really know. That's the fun thing, right? It's just like, I mean, I haven't had this experience, but word on the street is you gotta be a little bit careful. You gotta just keep it in mind. Ponder the situation. All right, are the hives? The hives are back to being harvestable. Demo charges with a reactor still in the ship. How do you get rid of the ship in one go? Hoop, boop. Done and done. Hey, let's chill the heck out there, friends. I'm just here looking for some honey. I'm just a honey-looking man. I'm a honey scout, one might say. Okay, I know I'm gonna say your name incorrectly again, and I super apologize. Cadiato? I hope I said that semi-correctly, but hello, I hope that you're doing well. Boop. Another bee. Okay, I need one more bee. I thought I was mad lad with full tank still being inside when I'm cutting my laser. Oh my goodness. Just like, yeah, this makes sense. Bzzzoom. You can call me, is that Katie or Caddy? Because I'm dummy. Oh, God. Me always just being like, my dyslexia is going to make people hate me one day because I'm just going to be like, second is correct. Caddy. Okay, I can do caddy. Just one of those, like, I don't want to be like, oh, it's like this. And they're like, no. Why would you think that? It's like, I'm sorry. It's my first day. Foolproof approach. It's my first day. Don't worry, it's inflammable. But Triox, haven't we learned that inflammable means flammable? I wanted a name that is memorable. I mean, to be fair, you do have a memorable name. The problem is I'm a dyslexic dum-dum who just kind of goes, Caddy, caddy. What a country. Thank you, Artificer. I'm glad someone caught me on that. I appreciate being seen. Are we farming dead bodies? Not exactly, Pavlov. Right now we're hunting for bees. Because we're one bee short of a colony. I will not elaborate. Oh my goodness. Wait, 1 second. Am I just being a silly bleep right now? Oh my god, I drew a chibi of you. Of course I know who you are. I'm sorry, Caddy. Because it's that stupid thing where I look at the name and I'm like, I recognize the silhouette. I know that I know this person. And then my brain's just like, yeah, but like, you can't put the pieces together. And I'm like, well, could you though? That's like your job. And it's just like, nah, I'm on break. Made me a gremlin. Exactly. I was doing gremlin drawings. It was very fun. Your model was very fun to draw. I have never drawn so many squiggles before. And oh my goodness, just a guy, how could you do this to me? What have I done to deserve this spoopiness? How are you, by the way, just a guy? I hope that you're doing well. On break, no brain, only bees. And yet we don't have enough bees, which is the worst part. Made me so happy. I'm very glad to hear that. I believe it was Dorn himself who threw the dono in my direction and was like, draw me the younglings. And I'm like, okay. Very warmth. Well, I'm glad that the warmth is warmthening. Okay, wait. Why did I go this way? I need to find bees. That's the goal right now. We're looking for bees. And now immediately my brain is flooded by Dr. Bees. And I really hope that at least one person in chat right now knows Dr. Bees. And if not, I will be sad. A single tear will roll down my cheek as I recognize that somehow I'm the only one who found that particular YouTube video and cackled maniacally at it once upon a time. Wait, I can't gather those. Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for bees. Not exactly, Kate, but I like the idea. We are chaos in the retirement home. Hey, you know, sometimes you need a little excitement in your life, you know? And what better way to do that than by setting off firecrackers in a retirement home? That seems reasonable to me. Sorry, I've got Dr. Bees on the brain right now, and it's not going away. So if I randomly quote it, I apologize. Syrinx, you can't just quote something from like 47 years ago, okay? You can't just do that, Syrinx. Also, not even relevant to the current topic. That's a double whammy on you right now. You're in the timeout corner again. How many times do we have to how many times do we have to tell you this, old man? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? I failed the quote. Also, here's a fun thing. There is an experience point right there. And I can never get to it. There is no way for me to get that single experience point. Is it important? Absolutely not. Do I want it because I'm a loot gremlin? Yes. Will I ever get it? No. Am I mad about it? I don't have to answer that question. But I will still say yes. Man, when our generation hits retirement houses, it's gonna be wild. All of the gaming, we'll all be gaming on in-house LAN and ancient PlayStations and Xboxes. Oh, heck yes. We'll be reliving our frickin' child and teenage years of like Halo 1 LAN parties. Where obviously something eventually breaks down and you're halfway through the match, someone's controller is like stick drifting slightly, so they've decided that the rocket sniper rifle combo just isn't going to work today just because their controller didn't survive the transport over to the friend's place. And firecrackers equals fire equals old people burning. Don't even start. What do you mean? I was quoting the famous PlayStation 1 game that was a Looney Tunes game where you had to steal sheep as Wile E. Coyote. And you had to... And if you don't sneak while Daffy Duck is trying to give you the tutorial... He goes, "Oh, brother, you're about as quiet as firecrackers in a hospital zone." I should know because that game was really finicky about you slightly letting go of that button for a second. It would immediately start yelling at you. It was not okay with you not following its rules to a T. Now, mind you, I only played the demo. I don't even remember where I got the demo from, but I've only ever played the demo. Speaking of which, I have iron, so I'm gonna go make some more iron, and you can't stop me. Don't ignore the fact that I just slammed my face into that. Ignore that, chat. You saw nothing. Gosh dang it. Fine, we'll put a little bit more fire in there. Right, I need to make glass. Oh, heckity-doo-dah. I have been a fool, so we're going to the quarry to go get some more coal, stuff into that furnace, and to get that iron flow going. RGB mods for the NES. Oh, Brian. That's how you spend your Twilight years. The poor teenagers who have to come in and, like, you know, like, for some kind of either, like, community service or something, have to come visit us. And we're just like, did you ever play the NES? And they're like, that's not, what you just said isn't real, old man. And it's just like, check this one out. And you turn it on and it literally, because your retinas are so nullified, it doesn't matter. But you just flash bang them with RGB lights. They drop to the ground holding their burning retinas. So you're like, that's what you get, you little punk. For some reason, to me, my old people are always insane to some degree. I don't know why. Oh, thank you, Kate. I love using the old man voice. Just the only problem is that it really hurts my throat after a while. Which is why I'm glad I have water beside me to be like, oh, please soothe my poor damaged. But wait, what? Oh, hell yeah. Turn it into firewood. Sorry, I didn't realize I could do that, but that's pretty freaking sweet. Oh, you need 10 firewood. All right, we'll throw the firewood into here. That would be the concerning part. If I ever somehow got like a voice acting gig where they're just like, yeah, you do a good old man voice, do that. And I'm like, I'm gonna lose my voice for this paycheck. You forgot the in the snow, Brian. Like even in the dead in the brightest summer, it's always was in the snow. Okay, what am I doing again? What am I doing again? What am I doing again? I need glass. We have some glass though, which means I think we can build a different thing. Do we have a circular saw yet? We do, but that's not what we're looking for. We don't need the chop spot. We have that already. Rock stockpile. Potter's wheel. All right, we need to make a potter's wheel. Not because it's particularly important, but because we don't have it yet. As we all know, you know, anybody here with a sibling understands that it's just like, we're not getting that because we need it, but because we want it. Oh wait, I have a potter's wheel already. Woo, thank goodness that I stopped that shenanigans. Okay, wait, how does that tech work then? It's over in the smithing, glass blowing, the furnace 2. Wait, can I make a furnace 2? How do I upgrade a furnace? How furnace upgrade? Boop, boop. How do? Explain. Also, by the way, when we say RGB In gaming, we're talking about a video resolution that can only be. Oh, sorry, Brian. For some reason, RGB just immediately made me think of like, you know, like LED lights. So I just love the idea of there being a nest that's just so, like, how to say it, like tripped out that it's like just turning it on is blinding because it's just covered in LED lights. But yes, fair. Now that you say that, I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I will not rescind my joke though, because I still think it's really funny for an old person to just have a nest that has so many LED lights that it's considered like a weapon. All right, we need to take a tiny little break because the ads are coming up and we hate ads. So we skip ads by just simply going on break for a moment. So we're gonna take a tiny little break, about 3 minutes. If you guys can, then are able to, I hope that you get up and stretch. Grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will be back ASAP. BRB. I am back, and I've made the mistake of getting another Jolly Rancher. So there's a chance that I could accidentally choke myself again by accidentally inhaling another one. Just and this is just how I sit the entire time. No one knows what happened. Oh no, I'm too. No, there we go. Okay, a little bit further away. There we go. Just and we never saw him again. Oh, he's died. As some might say. Some would. The grapes are done. We need to go get the grapes. Also, man, I hate that. Not hate. Hate. I use hate too much, too easily. Just too rapidly. But I'm so focused on the D&D stuff right now. That I'm just like, I'm just kind of sitting there like, meh, but I wanna only think about D&D stuff at the moment. Angry hyperfixation noises. While also being like, brain, why? Why do this? Why is this what you want to do, brain? And my brain's just like, stuff. Things. I hate chocolate. How could you say such a thing? In my chat? In front of my viewers? Ownership, ownership, ownership. Okay, so I got that sorted. Oh, it's Merchant Day. Oh no, it's Merchant Day. Wait. That one. To the dead horse. Merchant. You got seeds for me, don't you, you son of a gun? No, you do, but I can't afford them. Well, that's embarrassing. I might as well buy what I can afford. So that I have them for later. Speaking of which, what kind of money you got right now, Mr. Blacksmith? You have no money. You are not a money source anymore. Got it. Then we need to find a new money source. We gotta find the new get rich quick scheme, chat. That's the only hope we have at the moment. I will not elaborate on my thoughts, nor my theories. So you sell milk and stuff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But then who sells the eggs? There must be another farmer around. Ah, here's the egg person. There it is. Start a farm. Something, something, profit. Exactly, Domo. You get it. You got this down to a science at this point. You know the ins and outs of this business. And right now my business is... Oh wait, right at night I need to gather flowers. I think that's what Ling said. Is you need to get moths from flowers at night. I do not know if that's correct or not, but it's basically night, so time to start gathering some flowers. And then grumpily wonder where all the moths are. Me just shouting to the heavens, Ling, you lied to me. Oh, was that a moth? We got some moths. Ling has in fact not lied to me. Thank goodness. I wouldn't have known what to do if Ling had lied to me. Now, I don't remember how many I need. Where is the angler? Six moths. And I have 6 moths. Now, is he still there is the question. Hi, I have your moths. Aha! Looks like you're officially one of us. I'll be glad to buy any fish you catch. As you've proven yourself, I'll even sell you a nicer rod. That's a simple fishing rod. And mine is a simple. Oh, it must be in the tier 2 specifically. We'll get there one day. Got an old TV for the... Oh, man. I don't know if we have that TV anymore. We had one of those old boob tube TVs, at least back in the day. Used to play the heck out of my PlayStation 1 and 2 on that thing. The good old days. Wait, do they not count? Oh no. Thrift store near you may have one. Most likely, honestly. Okay. So we have the fascinating situation where you can't mix them. Any work develops you, even the work of evil. You've accepted your dark side. Oh God, what does that even mean? Where is this technology? Carpenter, mason. Must be in here somewhere. Oh God, is it the fact that the Inquisitor wants the firewood and the flyers? Can I even make flyers yet? I got mine from the side of the road. The fact that you did and that it works is such a great thing, though. I love when you find stuff like that on the road. And you're just like, well, look to the left, look to the right, pick it up, drive away. No further questions. Right, it's in here. Well, I'm down here anyway. I can just check. Right, I need more faith in order to research the keys so that I can get back there. It's here? It's here. Yeah, I can make flyers if I get a pen and ink. Well, Brian, you gotta start knocking some walls down, obviously. And if the room's in the basement, soil can be moved. You can expand if you really try. I will be taking no further questions in that regard. A friend and I picked up a chair that way once. Literally, there was a sign that said free on it, grabbed it and stuffed it in the back of her car. Hey, there's no judgment of any kind in that regard. If it's free, that means it's free. Full stop. No further questions. As long as it doesn't have, like, I don't know, bed bugs or termites or, I don't know, some kind of like pharaoh ants or something. Those are the first ones that come to mind anyway on it. As long as it doesn't have anything like that or lice, it's just like, it's fine. And you can always treat it first, right? It's just like, well, it could be bad. So, you know, put it in like in the driveway, just hose it down with like bug killer spray and be like, all right, now just let that sit for like an hour just outside, just getting all that toxicity or the toxicness back out of it, and then we'll deal with it. Heck it, why not? Oh, it needs feathers. And it needs black paint, which I don't know how to make. Oh, I've put my experience in things that I can't even do anything with. Embarrassing. Oh well. It's part of the learning experience. In the meantime, I can fish now. So I should. Seems dangerous. I'm gonna talk to him. Okay. I remember once... Why do I still have the crop waste here? That's embarrassing. So this game like Creepy Stardew with more skill tree? Kinda, yeah, Kate. It's got that kind of feel to it, except for it doesn't have seasons. It has 6 days a week. And the quests are tied to people who are associated with those days of the week. So right now it's Green Day. I don't know entirely what that means, but it's connected to this character because you can see the symbol over top of his head. But the nice thing is when you get the quest, it's just like, yeah, just, you know, like if you manage to do the thing, great. You can do the quest on the Green Day. Oh, you don't have the stuff yet? Then you just wait until the next Green Day. Like, there's actually like a relative, how to say it, like, what's the wording that I want there? Like, a straightforwardness to it, which I think is really nice. We're just like, oh, okay, yeah. I could put 2 and 5 together. Fine, we'll just take it all. It's fine. It's fine. And it's not even really that creepy, actually, Kate. It's just like, yeah, you're dealing with, like, corpses, but, like, there's a very lax and, like, humor-ness to it. Where it itself doesn't really take itself that seriously. It's just like, yeah, you know, you're dealing with corpses, but, like, it's fine, and it's also, like, kind of weird because, like, there's something surreal about it. Like, you literally, the game starts with you being isekai'd. Essentially, your whole goal is to un-isekai yourself. You know that you got hit by a vehicle, and you think you might be dead. but you're not sure. But for some reason, you are the graveyard keeper. And just people are kind of like, yeah, of course you're the graveyard keeper. And it's just like, what? And they're just like, yeah, why wouldn't you be the graveyard keeper? And you're like, why would I be the graveyard keeper? And they're like, I don't know, man, you're the graveyard keeper. It's got that kind of feel to it, you know? You're the graveyard keeper, right? You're the graveyard keeper. Yeah. Okay. And right now I'm just dealing with inventory shenanigans. It's a great time. I love it. An old green screen. Dang, Kate. You just got all the cool goodies by the sound of it. The wheat. And then we go under here. That goes in there. The blessed, most cursed things in most games. Yeah, I'm trying to be like, okay. Because I have just some... Don't worry about the fact that I have organs in my inventory. I swear that makes sense in game. Kinda. I'm just gonna put the heart in there for now. Wait, hold on. What's that say? Decomposes. Wait, can I put the heart into the decomposer thing? That'd be great. I'd be very down to be doing that. You're gonna make me go get the sticks. Oh my goodness. Oh my heck. Fine. I'll do it, but I won't be happy about it. I'll complain about it the entire time. Yeah, let's put it across. Bum da dum da dum 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 dum. But it says decomposes, but this decomposes. Many confusion. I will have to learn more things as I go. But I'll complain about it the entire time. Yeah, just like, oh, I figured out how to do this. That does not mean I will at any point stop being upset about it. Grumble, 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 grumble. Harumph, etc. Okay. Need a game plan right now. Oh, I could just destroy them. I'm just a silly goober. Poof. Poof. Look, inventory space. Well, don't I just feel like the most embarrassed individual right now? Let's go take a nap and reconsider what's happening here. Why doesn't someone fix the problem so I can quit dealing with it? Ugh. Has anybody ever considered my problems? Has anyone even pondered that I'm suffering right now? a friend and I have this running joke where I don't know how this started, but we just have this thing where if one of us is actually like mildly struggling with something, like not to the point of where it's like actually like a huge problem, but like it's enough to like cause, you know, like if a project isn't going well or if something with like a friend is kind of being difficult, like it's not life destroying in any way, but it's a hindrance to the general existence. Our thing is always like we'll like tell the other one about it and then always end with just like, I live the most difficult life. No one has a harder time in life than me. Almost as a way to like de-stress yourself from the situation, you know? Like if you could kind of make fun of it, it's less of a problem. So that's our dumb little thing where if anything, if ever there's just like a thing like that where just something in life is actually causing a problem, it's just literally just like, I live the hardest life. My life is so difficult. Yeah, there we go. We got the B. Sorry, this is an important discovery. This is a progress bar that has now been filled. And then we're gonna start fishing. Mostly to make money. Okay, we have the bees. We just need nails and the flitch. I think that was 4 and 6. I hope. Sounds a decent way to vent to a friend. Yeah, exactly. Get it out of your system and then kind of make fun of it. Because a lot of the times, even though it is, you know, like something that's actually causing problems, it's also like not the end of the world. And that's like kind of a good way to like ground yourself at the end. To just be like, okay, yeah, it's not actually that big of a deal though. And then, what was the other thing? Nails. I think it was 8 nails. As it is in most games. I mean, to be fair, Kate, not that I'm condoning this because I never would, but if you're good at making money in online games, you could make some money off that. I'm not saying it's legal. I'm just saying there are avenues. There we go. We got bees. Although you'll then turn that game into a job too, which is the one that I always was just like, oh, I couldn't imagine being like a gold farmer in like World of Warcraft or something. You know, I'd be just like, no, I play this game for fun. I don't think you understand. I like playing this video game. Please don't do this to me. Okay, so I have no idea how fishing works in this game, so that'll be an adventure. Unfortunately, I bet sometimes they really get in the way of me getting rich quick. See, there's the issue, Kate. You just need to get rid of the ethics. It's easy? Maybe? I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly or not. Maybe I'm supposed to be hitting a button right now. I forgot fishing in this game is any good. We're gonna find out, Domo. We're gonna find out soon. Is it when it bobs? Oh my god, it is when it bobs. I've just been sitting here wasting my energy not catching fish. How embarrassing. Focus. Oh my god, speaking of which, I started playing Loop Hero again yesterday for just like no real reason, just, you know, just had a moment of just like, yeah, that's what I want to do right now. What a fascinating game. There we go. I hope I'm casting roughly in the correct spot. You know what? We're going to find out soon. That's what we're going to find out. One second. I need to actually focus on the badoops. I should go back to it. Loop Hero has such a nice vibe to it, even though it is like a dark game. Well, I goofed that toss. It's got very nice, dark, but hopeful themes. And it'll just kick your ass something fierce if you're not, ready for it. The last run that I did last night was I was like, okay, do I summon the first boss? Or do I accept my fate, burn through my, what do you call it? Like, Oblivion cards and make it to the campfire and get out with everything. And I did. And then I walked past the campfire just for no reason. Like, my brain just skipped a beat. I just walked past the campfire. I've never been so mad. Oh my god, I was so mad. I was like, I can't be this dumb. I can't be this stupid. You know, I need to, for the sake of my sanity, need to believe I'm not this stupid. Okay, one more second. Oop. Alright, give me the new fish. Give me the 20% fish, god dang it. I haven't heard of that one. So Loop Hero is like kind of an auto battler that you have a lot of influence over. Where you like have kind of, you have, your character runs around a loop and, hold on, sorry, for some reason the E did not work there and now I'm panicking. You just will not give me this 10%. We'll walk around this loop and we'll fight things as they spawn, but as you kill things, you acquire, yeah, exactly what Domo is saying. You acquire cards either as equipment or as placement. And you can equip your character with stuff that you pick up, and the idea is that as you go further and further, you're trying to build a build that has an RNG-ness to it. So if you want to make like an evasion build, you know, like you'll get access to like maybe a sword that has 10%, and then you'll find a ring that has 5%, and a chest piece that has 10%, and then a shield that has 5%, and you're like, oh, I could do something with this. But then you get like a better sword that has no evasion on it, but has 10% vampiric on it, and does twice as much damage as your other sword, and you're like, ah, crap, do I take it or leave it? And then as you're putting cards in play, you're either strengthening your character or placing stuff on the map that are changing the creatures that are appearing, or it changes what resources your character pick up, because it's a roguelite. So every time that you make it back to your camp, so you do a full loop, not enough energy, I'm sorry, I will eat some food then. If you make it back to your camp, you can choose to be like, done, I'm taking what I've acquired with me back to home base to potentially use for things like upgrades and resources, etc. Sorry, like upgrades and buildings, etc. But the goal is to try to beat the boss of the area, which requires you to put down enough cards to summon him. So there is like a length to it, letting you get to a specific part of the build. It could be really interesting, but it could be devastating when you're just like, there's no way I can beat him. You know, like I'm gonna die from this fight. The other fish! A bream. Yeah, definitely gonna have to look into that one. It's really neat. And then as you level up your, like, camp, you'll start getting access to different classes. I've only ever made it to the rogue, but you start with the warrior, and then the other one that I've played is the rogue. It's really neat. It's very stressful, but it's very, very neat. Because there's a lot of like, okay, is this worth it? Yes, no, we'll see. Okay, there's no furnace 2, but maybe there's a furnace 2 in building? No, but in smithing perhaps. There's anvil. There's furnace number 2. At times, that's why I love OG Tetris. You know what? I have no qualms to your thinking. Kate, you're doing great, and I believe in you. As somebody who's really into open world survival crafting games, I can't say shit, you know? Like, I've currently been a little bit consumed by Aska at the moment. Because there is just like that, just like, all right, you know, get a new villager. Build the stone gathering hut, build the wood gathering hut, build the food gathering hut, level those up each. Perfect. Now we get access to this, and then we make the warehouse, and then we do this, and then we do this. You know, like there's kind of that just like, yeah, I've played these enough to just know the progression. So it's just like, yeah. You do this one, and then you do this one. It's just like, yeah. Cut down the tree, get the resources, bring it over, you know? Like, there's just like there's a zen that you just kind of fall into. I feel that in my soul. Sounds a bit like Townsman. I don't know Townsman, actually. Tell me about it, Kate. Teach me your ways. Ooh, we could make... We're gonna make some fish stew. Yum, 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 yum. The zen of it. That's what it is for Tetris. Yeah. It's so bad because I love games like that so much. Oh, do you know? I don't know it personally, Domo, but Coach Dorn has been playing it with a couple of other VTuber friends of his recently. Hold on. I'm sorry. Did I type raid like a moron? No, I did do the right thing. Okay, there you go. If you want to join, if you aren't following Coach Dorn, he doesn't get to stream very often because his work kicks his ass all the time. But he's been playing, that's been like his game recently. So, and they're going into the new update, I think. You know, a little bit of a knock on wood because I don't quite remember. But I believe so. Hold on. I also got to look up Townsman. If I could spell. Townsman video game. Ooh, just based on what I'm seeing right now, Kate. Kinda yes, but with a more third-person perspective. But yes. I don't know if it started mobile or not, but it is now available for both PC and mobile. It's a city builder game. Like you described in the medieval era, you build basically working with peasants, knights, and a king who gives you orders. Also pretty quest-based. Levels are semi-unique with winning conditions. Ah! Ooh, I do love a good city builder, honestly. Oh! I've been trying to keep away from city builders and survival open world crafting games because they're just like, I could just sit down and play that for 8 hours and be like, oh no, my day. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, me and Bud have recently been playing. I'm excited to go back with the new update. That's awesome, Domo. I hope that you two have a great time with the update. I don't know a lot about the update. I think I saw something get posted somewhere. Like new area. Excuse me. And other lovely things. Hold on, you can also move an additional piece of rock from a big rock. You know how to deal with wood circular cells, produce more in your hands. Ah. Okay, now I gotta think. Which, as we all know, is very difficult for me. Scratch these without being so in-depth that you lose a whole day. Because like you said, I used to lose whole days to... Oh my god, yeah, Civ. And like, what was the other? There's a couple of the big ones. Sim City would steal my time really badly. City Skylines. And Ling, thank you so much for the raid. Heidi ho! I hope that you had a good time with your Identity V gaming. That means I gotta switch out who I'm gonna be lurking in. But how's it going? I hope that you had fun. Did you win? The last I saw... Higher, please!
Wils L3 jij hyacinth point.
No one wins in IDV Blues. We need to believe. We need to believe internally. We kept getting our asses handed to us. Well, to be fair, the only time that I got to take a peek in, you were being strapped to a chair, so you know, that was a concern. And thank you for the subscribe for the resub, Haya. That's super appreciated. Go do your things, you goober. Go do things. And also potentially stuff if you're feeling it though. Like, you know, no pressure. does this thing work? Ceramic bowls. Is that better than this? Oh, you can make ceramic bowls out of that, but you can also have white powder. I don't know how to make white powder. But this sounds like a money-making scheme, which I'm totally down for. I love scheming to make more money. My things are sitting here disassociating with your stream in the background, and I'm crushing it. Well, I mean, you know, in that case, I don't really have a counter to that, Haya. I can't just be like, well, stop it. You know, I feel like I'm not helping by stating that. It's just a theory, though. It could be that that's exactly what you need right now, and I'm just not realizing that. You know, like, I'm the bad guy here. All right, so we need that. So we need one more clay at least, so that we can do a nice group. Like we were talking about. Yeah, exactly. Haya's zenning so hard right now. I just woke up from a nap, and I'm taking it slow. I mean, you're recovering right now, so that's totally fine. As much as I sass you, I do hope that you're taking care of yourself. Because that's what matters at the end of the day. No, if anybody asks, I will deny it. They added a spooky town zone in another dimension. The Cult of Canaan? Looks really spooky. Well, I mean, seems like they're doing the perfect time to actually do that then too, right? Right during spooky season? Sounds right on point to me. Oh, yeah, I should probably make sure that I have the energy to actually finish this. It said like Cain. Ah! So it's the Cult of Canaan? Subtitles. Why? Why subtitles? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I have been known to be really, really good at misunderstanding. Like, one might argue that's my best skill. That's what I do the best. It's just tilting my head going, fish soup. Haya, can I employ you for a moment to be unhappy with me? Or to be upset more than anything? Sure, let's go. You see that little green dot right there? That's an experience point. I made so much bread that the bread pushed it slowly out of bounds. And now I can never get it. It will just always be there. The experience point is not important, but it's there. I can see it. Anger. It is all angy, no breaks. Oh, I can get beet slices. I can get beet saber. I could get beet right now. I would restart the game, no cap, for real. I'm 9 hours deep. I can't restart. Though it has crossed my mind. Oh, it's not going to be done by the time. Gosh dang it. And I take it you don't take any other form of, no. But you have a lot of money. Oh my god, he has so much money. There's a house expansion, so maybe one day you'll get it. Ooh, okay, there might be some hope then. Oh, he doesn't take the cuts, but other people do. Who is the one that wanted the fish? 4 quality cuts. Are these considered quality cuts? Okay, I have 1 quality cut, which means I gotta go find the other fishing spots. We're gonna go to the beach. We're going to the beach. It's the beach episode. But this isn't a beach. This is a bathtub. No further questions. No more questions. Don't ask any more questions. There's a fishing spot. Let's start fishing. Oh, snap. We actually have one in all the spots. Whoa, whoop. Why didn't I eat the fish before I actually started this? Have we considered, Will, that we actually do the thing that we wanted to do for the boost? I've also not been, I don't have any bait, I'm realizing too, which is probably a problem. But it's fine. No. You're supposed to work. Also, the water looks so nice. First fish caught. What's wrong, Ling? Oh, Ling, are you getting upset with me right now? Am I doing something wrong? Nah. No. There's no issues. I'm just hearing that you're supposed to work right now. Oh, I mean in the sense of I'm supposed to be being smart. I'm supposed to be intelligent. That never happens to me, though, to be fair. Oh, we're just gonna get these boys across the road, eh? Well, so be it. We fish until the cows come home? Yeah, we'll stick to that. I will not be elaborating. No more questions. I will not be taking any questions at this time. Thank you. I have lots of time still with the fish. I don't remember what the boost actually was. The fish doesn't give up that easily. Perfect. So we walk on over, walking on over. We're walking on over to the river. Walking on over. A reminder, work is a 4-letter word. Heck is also a 4-letter word. Checkmate, atheists. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? I was about to say bobble you, S-O-B-U. That's the good fish. That's the fish we need to catch. I exist. Existing is good, I think. Depends on who you ask, but, you know. We found the spot that gets us the fish that we need so badly. That work is also a cuss. You stub your toe. Work! Is this what I'm supposed to take away from this, Kate? Because if so, approve. No further questions. I'd be better after work tomorrow. I hope so, Scotty. Okay, hold on. Let me remember. This guy needs... You need 4 quality. And you need, oh, you need Silver Star. Okay, but you specifically need 4, which we now have. Which is, as they say, most excellent. I will not be hearing any "will nobody says that," or "what are you talking about," or "God, you're showing your age." No, I'm not be hearing any of that. Well, no one says that. What are you talking about? You're showing your age. Bojazz, you stay out of this. Okay. Okay. All right. Jesus. How are you, by the way, Bojazz? I hope you're doing well. Oh, Bill and Ted had it right. Who can we deny? See? Kate gets what I'm talking about. Someone finally understands. Like your Halloween makeup. Boy, thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that. Me taking the extra time to be like, oh, he noticed. Oh. Okay, so we have that. Oh, wait, tomorrow is Faith Day. Oh, so much stuff happens tomorrow. Happy Halloween month. Happy Halloween month. Bojazz. Oh, this is the important day. We get to give him the silly fish. We're gonna take these and hopefully make a little bit of money off them. We're gonna go down that way. We're gonna give this silly little boy his silly little fish. And then we're gonna hopefully progress something based on that. Hi. Have your silly fish, you silly person. You're my savior. I hope that didn't sound blasphemous. Haha. That's it. That's all we got. We got a little story beat. We didn't get anything else. You suck. Yes, I am still going to use the candle even though I don't need to. Fight me. You can't. And you won't. I have some words to say. Our church is great. Nice, nice. Thank you for the faith. Let us now receive the blessing. Look, if you guys just give me... Okay, well... I was about to say, did they seriously just give me not enough? That would be infuriating, quite frankly. There would be a rage in my heart and within mine soul that I would take out on them. Bojazz, thank you so much.
Do you think silly fish do little fishy comedy shows in the lake for their fish friends?
Do you think silly fish do little fishy comedy shows in the lake for their little fish friends? I want to believe so, Bojazz. Though I presume that they're all just dedicated to making fun of, like, surface dwellers, you know? Like, it's just speciest as all heck. Ooh, and I get a little bit of extra. There, we have the active key. We did it. We can go into this area now. This gate is closed. It looks like I need a key to open it, but I have the key. It's right there. Ah! Time for combat. Well, I gotta wait a little bit first, Ling. We're really close, though. It's right there. I see it. I see the book I need. I see so much. But, unfortunately, first, we have to do an ad break because the ads wait for no one. So we're going to take a tiny little break. If you guys can, they're able to. If you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Took a little bit longer than expected because I really wanted to just eat something. I had a craving, chat. A craving for snacks. And sometimes in those situations, you have to, you know? You just need to. Food is fuel, gotta eat if you want a game. True words never been more truthful. True word never been more... It felt like it was coming across well, and then it all just crumbled. Now I'm just gonna sit here with my head in my hands and just be like, food doesn't reach the brain yet. There you go. That's how we're gonna do it. You really is work sing today. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. It's coming much like the song. Oh, what is it called? I think it is Undone or Coming Undone by Korn. I'm coming undone. Great song, by the way. Keeper's keys, active key. I don't think I need keeper's key anymore, so I'm just gonna stuff that in there for the moment. I'm having a day today. I'm a little bit brain spaced right now. I'm working it out. I'm making actions. I'm doing things. I'm approaching other things. I'm hoping this lady purchases my... No, she doesn't purchase it. Ling! Does anybody buy the ceramic jug? Is there a person who buys those so I can make some money? Because right now I'm real goddamn poor. Ooh, you sell the funny good things, but I don't have any money. But you do sell a cauldron. That's a really expensive cauldron, though. And I don't have the iron for that, and I don't even know if iron like what's the wording there? Respawns? Is that what I want to say there? Hello, Spencer. How's it going, my dude? I hope that you're doing well, friendo. Oh, wait. I need to also make some widgets. There is a reason for this. And I will let you know as soon as I remember why, chat. I promise. We'll get there together. It'll be great. We'll all feel like we're a little bit more informed and aware. Maybe. No, I don't even need those right now. I do need more carrot seeds, though. Yes, that's what I needed it for. I needed it for the quarry. Oh, this is stone. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted the infinite iron. But I can't go in there because I need lungs. Oh man, now you sound like me. Now why did I need to do this again, or worse? What am I supposed to be doing? I know I'm supposed to be doing something. I mean, that is the summary of this game for me, Kate. Like, I'm out here for a reason. I just don't remember what the reason is. And I've done this work for nothing. Nothing, I say. throw book across room and kick a random chair. The chair didn't do anything. I acknowledge that, but in this moment, the chair's gonna have to just suffer the situation of me being mildly upset. Like, can't believe this is happening right now. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. He's not there, but maybe he comes back. The northern lights are going off. Fucking chain right now. Or if it's still daylight for a few hours. That means you have to nap now, Spencer, so you have all night to be ready for the event. Are you coming this way, Mr. Snake Man, or do you only show up on day 4? 3? 4. The hatch is closed for now. Fine. I think I have to wait for the Snake Man to come back. Well, in that case, we harvest some berries. Because sometimes you just need berries to find comfort, you know? Yep, he didn't show up tonight. Dang it. I hope you get some good footage, though, Spencer. I'm too far south to get a good visual on it. As much as that kills me to say, because I really want to see. But no. Heaven forbid. Unacceptable, honestly. I'm filing a complaint with the sky gods. Being like, hey, bring those lights more south, gosh dang it. So that I too can see them. Hit desk angrily. Alright, let me see. What happens if I choose different bait effects? No, I didn't want to actually. Pull back. Pull back. Actually, is there a thing in the... It's not in book writing. How did I get access to more of that? Oh, yeah. I could make beer. Rival. How's it going? Oh, excuse me. Let me remember where Spoopy Note is. There we go. Attached. Salute. How are you, Rival? I hope that you're doing well. Let me grab this. Someone's gonna be like, Will, no, you could have picked something better. And it's like, it's too late. The tech has been chosen. Wait, unless I can use moths. How's Raveyard going? Well, not as ravey as it could be, but we're trying. We're out here doing our best. Alright, I did actually get some moths. So theoretically. Well, hello, Spicy. I'm not even driving right now. I'm being good. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I'm just being a good boy, and I'm being attacked, quite frankly. SMH, my head. No, no, no. Oh, that's a mighty fish. Is it a good fish, though? Oh, it's just a regular boy. Yeah, well, get fit, nerd. I can't believe you've done this, but very well. I will follow instructions to the letter and attempt to, quote, get fit. Alright. Well, to everybody who would like to participate for whatever reason, we're going to be doing some squats, some jumping jacks, some bicycle crunches, and some push-ups. If you would like to join, by all means do so. Have yourself a good one, Kate. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It was very fun talking with you. If you would like to participate, by all means do so. If not, totally okay too. You can just listen to me suffer. Alright, so we start with the squats after a quick little stretch here. Okay. Wow, here we go. We start with those sweet, sweet squats, even though just now my frickin' tailbone just popped, so that'll be a good time. Put your hands together in prayer, because everybody needs to pray when you're doing squats. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why are you not picking up my movements? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we do jumping jacks. Once I get my hair out of my face. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, move back. Here you. There you go. Alright. Bicycle crunches. Wow. Oh. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then finally, we turn around and we do the push-ups. The worst part. Alright. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we get back up. Ugh. Wow. And we shimmy on back to our desk. And we go spicy Y. What did I do? Thought for a second that my headset was goofing on me. Oh. Okay, well now that we fished all the fish that we could fish in that area, now we gotta go to the next area. I teleported to the wrong spot. Well, now we gotta walk there. Because of my silly butt not thinking things through, and instead deciding let's just willy-nilly teleport, you know? There's always more fish, you're right, Domo. We gotta keep our spirits high. Also a heck ton of honey. Alright, we head northwards. Right, it's a little bit further. I was about to be like, to this area. And then I realized I was just a bit too early. To this area. And we picked the moth. This is not a place that likes moths. Interesting. Well, we're going to the ocean, I guess. Off to the lighthouse. Also, hi, you buy fish. Buy the fish. Thank you. And how are you, by the way, Spicy? I hope that you're doing well today. We're heading over to the north to throw some moths into a lake. Oh wait, no, this is the sea. Well, isn't the ocean just one of the biggest lakes in the world? And also salty. Oh, there's also a different fish that we never caught here. Well, now we gotta catch that one first. There's just nothing I can do, you know? I swear, sometimes the E button doesn't work when it comes to the bobble. Bobble? The bobber moving. Oh, well, there you go. We caught the thing. An eel. Or as I like to call it, an ew. That's not true. I don't call it that. And also, again, not a good joke. Also, I keep pondering where this would lead to. And have a good night, by the way, Brian. Where would this bridge possibly go to? Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I think that tomorrow is the start of your 3-day weekend, or maybe it's the weekend is the start of your 3-day weekend. Either way, enjoy. I'm here to sell you an eel. Because you got money, and I got fish. Which means that our continued existence is mutually beneficial. And therefore, I will not be at any point letting you take a breather while I'm doing things. Also, in hindsight, I should be getting more bodies so that I can burn them for the certification tickets in order to make that sweet, sweet moolah. What am I doing, chat? Also, can I get to that iron over there? Feels like I can. Oh, wow, it's a little bit of a walkabout. But, you know. We gotta get to it at some point, so. Now we come up this way. Take a corner over here, ignore the lady and all the weeds on the ground. Where is the little entrance to get here? I can't even remember now. Well, I'm just lost suddenly. How did I even get here? My question for the ages. How did I get here? Was that not the path I came from? Am I losing my brain? Yes, but you don't have to tell me that. Is it here? Got it. I found it. I did a smart. I put the pieces. Pieces are put. Brain not completely kaput. Close to, but not quite. Wait, did I see the edge of the map? Oh, there's the edge of the map right there. You can see it right at the edge. That's the edge of everything. Man, maybe the other way was faster. I'm feeling like I took the slow approach to things, and now I'm kind of embarrassed about it. Now, we obviously don't want to go in that direction, but that's potentially accessible. Wonder how much of this game I'm not even aware of. Probably a lot, honestly. Whoop, whoop, yeet! And now we play the waiting game. And there was the waiting game. Fish number 1, acquired. Ooh, catch 6 different types of fish. Already the big progress happening. All right. But now we gotta wait for this one, which is simple enough. We just, you know, do what we gotta do. I didn't click fast enough and now I'm embarrassed. And there we go. Ah. So this will let us catch the other one in this area, but it won't let us catch the other 50% in the other area. Oh, there's so many layers to that potentially. No! Please. Get caught. We need it. We need to know what you are. It's very important to us. A frog? But we don't have any space, which means that whole stack gets destroyed just so that we have a frog. Did you really think, chat, that I was going to pick the flowers over the frog? No. Never. What if it's a prince? What if we give him a little mwah? And then he's just like, here's all my money. And you're like, oh, that's all your money. And he's just like, yes. And you're like, wonderful. I'm not marrying you, but I'm taking all your money. And then you get to live comfortably with the haunting knowledge that all it took was kissing a frog for it. Is it worth it? Who's to say? And Highland Rose, thank you so much for the raid. Heidi, ho everybody. Uno secondo. Hello, Ignis. And you were playing, ooh, Subnautica. How was it? Did you have fun? You were playing, I mean, true, you basically didn't have a choice, and I'm sorry that I've done this to you. I did. I got bit twice in the ass by a ghost leviathan. Spoopy, Ignis, are you done your art yet? Did you finish your art, Ignis? Wow. Wow. You know, that just says to me, no, Will, I haven't. Thank you so much for reminding me. And I'm like, you're welcome, Ignis. You're welcome, Ignis. And thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Highland Rose. I hope that you had fun, though. Even with the potentials for the spookies and the scaries and the screaming bloody murder because there's a fucking ghost leviathan trying to eat your butt. you know, a reasonable reason to start screaming. At least in my opinion. Domo, how could you? I thought you were an ally. But it turned out you were a traitor all along. Time for pew pew noises. Heck you, Ignis. I did, chops and all. Ooh. Is spooky. Are you ready for D&D? Of course not. I'm never ready for D&D. At no point in time am I, Will, ever ready for most things. That's that. No, we always need blue research. Oh, we haven't researched the brain yet. Wow. Ooh, the big science. I'm heckin' excited. Well, I'm glad that you're excited. I will attempt to, at some point, match that enthusiasm. As of right now, though, I'm too busy not letting Ignis know that I'm excited. Farming gravestones. Oh my god, that is what it is, isn't it? It's the gravestones. Heck you, Ignis. Try and stop me, nerd. No, you. No, you. It's like you don't even know how things work. Goodness gracious. You're just embarrassing yourself right now. Gravestones give 3 points. Interesting. Well, maybe I should start building those. I did want to grab precious metals, but I also really want to get... Oh, I can get all of them. Boop. And... boop. Well, that means I gotta start doing that. Time for dinner, and it's chicken tonight. Hell yeah, enjoy your chicken. You go in there. You go in there. I've been here 15 times in a row. Wow. I hadn't even noticed. Can't see it, but I just dabbed. I just freaking dabbed on you. You just got so dabbed on. Dab. Dab, 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 dab. It can't even pick me up. I'm dabbing so fast. Ignis, don't you have somewhere to be? Don't you have something to be doing right now? Why am I so antagonistic to you? I don't actually know when this started, but I acknowledge now that it's happening. I can't say I'm going to apologize, but I'll at least acknowledge it is in fact happening. That's the best I could give you at the moment. There are just some people that I just immediately recognize I can be antagonistic towards without it being an issue. And it just kind of goes from there, you know? I know that Ling is gonna frickin' die when she sees me do that, but For now, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna first remove that one. Sarcasm, no sarcasm. There's just that the kindred, some weird kindred spirit shenanigans, you know? It's just like, yeah. The ones that know. Tap, you know, the side of your nose. Wink. Etc, etc. Okay, so I need more stone. Stone's easy enough to get. I need the pig skin, which I do have. Okay, wait. First, we gotta do this in the correct order. First, go to the dead horse. See if the merchant will sell the thingy, or will buy the thingies. He will not. And thank you for the stretch, Lunity. Yeah, more seeds like that. And thank you for the hydrate. I will do the hydrate first. And then, okay, we can't quite go back yet. Oh wait, I need to go down into the tunnels anyway. I can just go in here. Boop. I do got stuff to do though, some alert, but I had to join in for Rosemary. First, good luck with digging graves and stuff. Why, thank you. I'm actually very good at digging graves. It's like one of my specialties. I have a regular skin, so I need pig skin, which I will now make. And then I can use this thing to immediately go home. Go out here. Go here. Grab furnace 2. I don't have enough stone, right? We just talked about this. That was a conversation that we had together as a group that I immediately forgot, as is pretty common, you know? Definitely a thing that I do relatively often there. Mm-hmm. There we go. Grabbed a bunch of extra stone just because we're gonna probably need it later. Actually, no, we're definitely gonna need it later if what Highland Rose said is true. It's like, yeah, we're definitely gonna be needing that. It's one heck of a furnace. Look at this thing. Look at this frickin'. Do I have enough energy? I think I just have enough. Yes! I can make granite out of coal. Coal can turn into granite. Okay. Oh, and you need granite to make steel. Interesting. And there's those. So we need to go get more coal soon. Just like a lot of coal. Like just so much. Like I can't emphasize how much coal we as a group are going to need soon. Like Santa's not gonna have enough for all the terrible children, you know, that kind of amount. All right, you, here's the key. Here's the key. At last, one step closer. Okay, you go first. They'll see who's worthless. I'll wipe those smug looks off their faces. What are you talking about? I'm talking about all of them. Everyone who lives in this cursed town. Everyone who thinks that that they're better than me just because I... Oh, there's the book. Whatever. Oh, I think I know. I have what I'm looking for. You died. Wow, game, you murdered me. Oh, what just happened? It seems like I'm alive and back home. Under the circumstances, I'm not sure that's good news. I need to go back and get that diary. Game, is this your weird way of being like, yeah, you can die, it's fine? Because I don't know if I'm down for that game. Wow, just wow. How did you do it? I don't know. I just went back to my hut. Great. I could have used, I should be used to it. Life giving me lemons all the time. You're such a useless idiot and yet you're immortal. It's not fair. I hate you. Pardon me? I hate you. Let me write this down. Graveyard keeper can't die. Actually, I could use your help. Now that your immortal ass is here, I've decided I don't want to die in this dungeon. What dungeon? Right up there. It was there even before the church, and no one knows how deep it goes. In ancient times, they nailed heretics to the wall and scorched their legs before the ancient contract. How can I help? I have my sources, so I always know where to find what I need. And at this point, in my plan for retribution, a lot of things I need are in that dungeon. First, I need a bucket of blood and 5 bloody nails. You should be able to find them in the first floors where... Hello, liar. Where the pagans were tortured. Sounds like someone moaning for help. Are you there? Maybe, maybe not. This place hides many things, not that I care. Unless it has to do with my plan. Hold on, I will hydrate right now. I should go check. Holy guacamole! Indeed, what a pleasant surprise. I've been so desperate to see someone again. Are you alive? Do you need help? Let's just say I'm conscious, and I'm glad to hear you so kindly offer your help. My name is Gunter. There is a lever. There should be a lever on the right. Got it. Great. I'm surprised it's still working. How are you, by the way, liar? I hope that you're doing well. Now would you kindly hit me with your sword a few times? Can you answer a question first? Please hit me first. I haven't felt anything in so long. I don't want to deal with him. He frightens me. Trying to get back into programming. Kinda same. Except I'm going for the first time. Oh, you silly, silly boy, you. Goodbye, good luck. LOL, I have a Siri bot now. Excuse me. Whoa. Let me just mark that because I think that's a sneeze compilation. We did it. We reached another sneeze compilation. I'm so sorry, everyone. What are you working on? I'm just learning basic things. Ooh, that's good. First feeling I've had in many years. Now I'll be happy to answer your questions. Who are you? Like I said, my name is Gunter. Are you dead? It's a complicated question. Personally, I prefer to be called an undead person. But in popular culture, we're known as zombies. Why did you want me to... Why did you want me to hit you? Oh, in my current state, I can feel nothing. First, it was a nightmare, but now I found out that I still feel pain. It doesn't feel like pain, though. More like a gentle breeze, but still, it's all I have. I can aid you again if you'd like. That's very kind of you, but I must refuse. After so many years, your strikes were truly a pleasure. It will be a couple of years before I can feel anything like it. But I have too little flesh on my bones to waste it. I'm trying to figure out a specific plugin/script language for dialogue. Ooh, nice! Are you working on some cool secret project, liar? How did you become a undead? Science! Plus a little bit of magic. The old master made me. Actually, he made a lot of me. Do my brothers still work the graveyard? No. I think there's only you. By the way, I'm the new graveyard keeper. Oh, then you should make more of my brothers. They'll be a big help to you. Ling, I did it! It's not super secret. It's the game that I'm making with Moa. Oh, cool! The the cyberpunk package delivery. That sounds awesome! I'm also trying to learn to make a game, but I have a lot of learning to do before anything else. I basically have two projects right now. The tutorial project and the actually working on things project. There's basically the spot where I try shit and do tutorials, and this is where actual stuff gets done. How can your brothers help me? Oh, they can do simple crafts for you. If you give them the right gear, they'll be able to gather resources for you, and even transport them. What gear? I believe one zombie should be buried underneath the rocks near the path to the forest. You can dig him up and examine his gear. How do I make them? Oh, it's quite simple. You can find a resurrection table blueprint on the rack to your left. There should be a couple of bottles of the main resurrection ingredient nearby. You can make more at the alchemy table. Do you know the recipe? Well, the second ingredient is blood. I'm not sure about the first. I know it's some kind of powder. Will they be like you? Sadly, no, I am unique. Something went wrong with me. I was too smart. That's why the old master chained me here. I didn't fit in. I could unchain you. I have been chained here for far too long. My flesh is too rotten. Plus, I kind of like it here. You're crazy, man. Cool, now that I've learned stuff, I can learn other stuff. Never ends, I found. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, cool, I learned a thing, but I also have more questions now. It's always questions. Now, is the trap still triggered? Oh, it just was fucking with me. Okay. Sure, I guess. Onion seeds. I've done robotics for Arduino. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, for I am not a clever man. Liar can attest to this. She knows I'm dumb as bricks. Also, yeah, robotics are neat. I think they're fascinating, I just don't get it. Steal the 9 bread. Don't need to put the seeds back. I have the book that I can't do anything with at the moment, which is fine. I can put that in there and put that in there. Oh, wait. and I can put that in there. Want to empty the stuff as much as possible. Okay, well, everything kind of changes now that I know that I can get access to the zombies. So, yeah. That goes in there for now. Okay. So I need to make a resurrection table, which I think... is specifically in here. Lunity, what did I do? What have I done incorrectly? Or perhaps done correctly, I don't know. Things and stuff. You still want wine, which I can't give you yet. Okay, so we don't make the resurrection table there. Oh, they must be in the library area then. I mean, makes sense. It's all spoopy and such. It's not. Huh. Well, it definitely can't be here. That doesn't make sense to me either. No. Is it really in the front yard? Am I dumb? I feel like I'm dumb. Oh, I don't get it right away. I have to purchase it. Well, that's dumb. Monrealist teams are like, so they're almost like, how to say it? They're not quite the tutorial. I don't think is the word that I'm looking for, but this must be the place that he's talking about. I should start looking for that zombie. Found him. You've unlocked the technology and got create the saw. I mean, I have a zombie now, I guess. But wait, why did I get the tech but now can't use it? That seems a little unreasonable. Or maybe I'm just misunderstanding? And Ling's busy, so I can't just ask questions like, Ling, how do I do? When I was a kid, I got a kit which had wires sticking to objects and used those objects to make buttons. I don't remember exactly how it worked. Hold on. I need to look this up for a second. Oh yeah, I had something kind of like this. Liar. Sort of, but it was smaller and much more kid-friendly. Like you could rig up a little thing that, and then there'd be these two wires that stick out. And then if you put tin foil around the wire and you squeezed, it would make the light turn on. And if you stopped squeezing, it would turn the light off again. I didn't fully understand it, but I thought it was neat. You have no further quests for me. Frick. Do I just go talk to him again, maybe, and he'll give me information? I don't know. I don't know how anything works. I'm just a confused youngin'. That's not the important thing that I need. I don't know where to build the resurrection table, which is irritating. I think the kit that I had was clay or putty that you could stick the wires into and it would detect if you touched them. So similar idea. I mean, you needed your own tinfoil, but, you know, tinfoil's not too difficult to get access to, me presumes. Or maybe me presumes too much. So did it just say that I got the tech, but I never actually, like, gained it? Is that what's happening and I'm just crazy? I might just be crazy right now. Because that's preparation table. I don't know, Mank. Maybe I'm just too dumb for this. You go take a nap right there. I don't even know if you're dead or just sleeping. Regardless. Hold on, let me think. Let me ponder for just a moment here, Chatterinos, as I'm trying to figure out my general game plan tonight. I know that's what I'm thinking right now, Doma. Well, not exactly, but I'm thinking about wrapping up, but I'm kind of like, where do I send us to? Okay, I think I know where we're going. Triox has been a good lad and he's been popping in a lot and I haven't gotten a chance to raid him yet. So it's time that we raid Triox. There we go. So we're going to go over to Triox. Raid S, raid F. There we go. All right, in that case, if you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you're not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. Are we ending? I'm sorry, Luna D. You're right. Liar, you're twisting my words. You're twisting my words right now, liar. Liar, I don't think, we're just, ooh, I've had it up to here with you, liar. Straight to the moon or something. But we're going to head over to Triox. He is currently playing the remaster of System Shock. Liar is a liar. Yeah, liar, liar. the movie. All right, I need to do my outro because otherwise I'm going to be too late. If you could, thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were looking, just popped in there for a second, I super appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great afternoon, even when I don't have time to be for you. I hope you guys take care of yourselves, playing why don't we finally to sleep whatever time I have to be. I hope they have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Triaxis, and I will hopefully see you guys on Saturday for spooky stories. See you then.